Do you want to make money on YouTube but don't want to show your face? Hate being on camera? Trust me, I was in the same boat. Hey everyone, welcome back to Money Academy. In today's video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I created a faceless YouTube channel using nothing but AI. That's right, AI did everything, and now it brings in thousands of dollars every single month, and I've never even had to appear on camera once. Over the past few years, AI has completely exploded. People are using it to write books, design products, and even teach classes. So I thought, why not use it to build a YouTube channel? And let me tell you, the tools are insanely powerful. Need a name for your channel? ChatGPT helped me brainstorm a bunch of great options in minutes. Need to write a script? Jasper, AI, and vidIQ handled it effortlessly. From creating a logo and voiceover to editing the video and boosting SEO, there's an AI tool for everything. In this video, I'm going to break it all down for you step by step. I'll show you how I started from scratch, built a full content plan, and optimized my videos all without ever showing my face. So sit tight and let's start creating the plan. All right, let's start with the foundation, the plan. Before I launched the channel, I had to figure out what kind of content I wanted to create. There are tons of fast-growing niches on YouTube right now, but I wanted something that didn't require too much research, was evergreen, and had a lot of interest. After digging around, I found the perfect niche: travel. More specifically, travel itineraries and planning. Let me give you an example. When I searched for how to spend 14 days in Japan, the top video had over 11 million views. Europe itineraries, videos with over 300,000 views pop up everywhere. People just don't use maps or bulky travel books anymore. They want quick, visual, and practical guides, and YouTube delivers that. That's where I saw the opportunity. So I spent some time studying these top-performing travel videos, looking at their titles, thumbnails, scripts, pacing, everything. Of all these channels, I found Alan Su's travel channel to be the most useful. His videos regularly get near 1 million views, and that's the kind of success I wanted to replicate. So I decided to clone his channel, except make it faceless. I'll walk you through exactly what I learned so you don't have to spend weeks figuring it out like I did. And if you follow the steps I share, there's no reason why your channel can't take off too. Let's get into the prep. Preparing the channel. First, I needed a name, something that grabs attention and fits the travel niche. I wasn't sure what to call it at first, so I just opened up ChatGPT, typed in a prompt like, "Give me 10 unique YouTube channel name ideas for a channel about travel itineraries." Hit enter. Boom, 10 name ideas right there. I picked the one I like best. Now it's time to write the channel description. I went back to ChatGPT and asked it, write a warm and engaging YouTube channel description for a channel called. Then you insert the channel name that you choose. I pasted in the name I picked, clicked generate, and a few seconds later, I had a polished, professional channel description ready to go. Oh, and by the way, all the prompts and tools I mentioned in this video, I've dropped them in the video description below. Let's keep going. Creating the channel logo. Now that my channel name and description were set, it was time to give it a face. I needed a logo that stood out. And no, I didn't need to be a designer. I just opened up the same ChatGPT chat. Then I asked it something like, create a logo-friendly image prompt for a travel-themed YouTube channel. Think scenic, clean, and easy to recognize in a small size. In a few seconds, it gave me a detailed prompt, ready to go. Next, I head over to Leonardo AI. Once I was in, I looked for the image generation tool on the left. I set the preset to Leonardo Phoenix and changed the image size to 1:1. It's the perfect square format for logos. Then I pasted the prompt into the box and hit generate. Just like that, I had multiple logo samples ready to go, all custom and free. Leonardo gives you 150 credits a day, so you're good. I picked the one I loved and downloaded it. Creating the channel. All right, this part was pretty straightforward. You probably already know how to create a YouTube channel, but here's the fun part. This is when everything I'd done so far finally came together. I went to YouTube, clicked on my profile, hit create a channel. Then I plugged in the name, pasted my description, and uploaded that shiny new logo I just made. In a few clicks, my travel channel was live. But hold up, there's one small step that a lot of people skip, and it makes a huge difference. Once my channel was up, I headed into settings. Then I went to channel and basic info. There, I saw a section for channel keywords. These keywords help YouTube understand what my channel is about, and that means a better chance of being found by the right audience. Since my channel was all about travel itineraries, I entered keywords like travel planning, budget itineraries, Europe in 7 days, solo travel tips, family vacation plans, travel routes 2025. This simple step boosted my channel's discoverability and gave my content a head start in search. Boosting the channel SEO. Okay, now that my channel was set up, I needed to make sure people could actually find it. One of my favorite free tools for this is vidIQ. Once I was logged into vidIQ, I looked on the left side for the AI coach menu and opened that up. Here's the cool part. I could ask the AI coach to create a list of perfectly optimized channel tags for me based on my channel name. For example, since my channel was about travel itineraries, I asked, create a list of optimized tags for a travel itinerary channel. You can use the exact same prompt I used if you want. In just a few seconds, vidIQ gave me a list of tags that were spot on for my channel. Once I had those tags, I copied them over. Then I headed back to YouTube Studio, found the section for tags, and pasted them right in. And of course, I made sure to save. Creating the script. Now I jumped into one of the most important steps, which is writing the video script. Why? Because no matter how amazing the footage or edits are, if the script doesn't connect, the video might barely get any views. But I didn't stress. I figured out how to craft a viral script using just AI. First, I found a travel channel that was already killing it with viral videos. I picked one of their most popular videos and copied its link. Next, I opened a free tool called Tactic and pasted the video link into it. In seconds, Tactic transcribed the entire video for me. I copied the script and pasted it into ChatGPT. Then I deleted any extra stuff at the top and asked ChatGPT to remove any timestamps. It gave me a clean, easy-to-read script. This became my template. Now, I asked ChatGPT to rewrite that script into a brand new original version, but to keep the same structure. I also told it how long I wanted the script to be. I usually went with 5 minutes because it's a great length for a travel itinerary video. And when I wanted to mix things up, I just asked ChatGPT to create as many fresh scripts as I needed for future videos. Creating the voiceover. Now that the script was ready, it was time to bring it to life with a voiceover. For that, I used a tool called DubDub. I opened DubDub and looked for the AI voiceover tool. On the right side, there were a bunch of voice options. I could search by voice style or use filters to narrow things down. There were a lot of voice options from different countries. I usually picked a voice avatar that matched the country featured in my travel itinerary video. For example, if I were creating an itinerary for Rome, I would use Gabriele's voice. For Santorini, I used Ellie. For Istanbul, I picked Emel. And for Skardu, Salman worked great. I picked the voice I liked and clicked Select. Then, I grabbed my script from ChatGPT and pasted into the script box in DubDub. Before generating, I cleaned up the script by removing any extra headers, timestamps, or blank lines. Then I hit generate and listened to my voiceover come alive. Once I was happy with how it sounded, I clicked the export button to save it as an MP3 file. Gathering visuals. Now let's talk visuals. I didn't need anything fancy for my travel itinerary videos. Just simple, beautiful clips did the job. And here's a cool hack I used to get unlimited high-quality visuals for free. I used a website called Vexy, so I opened it up. Once I was there, I looked to the left side and set the filter to video. Right below that, I found the license section and picked free license, so I'd only get free to use clips. Then, I set the resolution to 4K for the best quality. In the search bar at the top, I typed something related to my travel themes like beaches, mountains, or cityscapes and hit search. There were tons of stunning 4K clips ready for me. For example, I found this beautiful beach clip. I just opened it and clicked the download button on the right. To keep things smooth, I grabbed around 20 clips that matched my itinerary's vibe. That way, I had enough visuals to loop through the entire video without it ever feeling repetitive. Editing the video. Alright, now that I had my voiceover and visuals ready, it was time to bring everything together. I used CapCut, which is a free and super easy video editor. I started by opening CapCut and importing all my files. That included my voiceover, the stock videos I downloaded, and anything else I wanted to include. Once everything was imported, I grabbed my voiceover clip and dragged it down onto the timeline. I noticed there were some little pauses or gaps between the lines in the voiceover. If I wanted the video to feel quick and energetic, I cut those out. But if I preferred a more chill vibe, I could leave the gaps in. I usually trim them just a bit to keep things moving smoothly. Next up, I selected all my stock videos and added them to the timeline too. The lengths of the clips were all over the place. Some were just a few seconds, others were way too long. The sweet spot for me was trimming each clip down to about 5 to 10 seconds. That kept the video interesting and flowing nicely without dragging on. To make my video transitions look slick, I went over to the transitions menu. I found the mix transition, dragged it between my first two clips, and then hit add to all. That made every clip change look smooth and professional. If I wanted to give the video a little extra polish, I added an adjustment layer. I stretched it over all the clips, then boosted the contrast just a bit and added a subtle vignette. It was such a simple tweak, but it made everything look cleaner and a bit more cinematic. Finally, I grouped the clips and adjustments into one compound clip. I copied and pasted it as many times as needed to match the length of the voiceover, trimming the end if it ran over. I added those transitions between each loop, and the visuals flowed seamlessly throughout the entire video. And just like that, I was ready for the next step. Final video example. It was time to see the results. Here's the video I created so far. I'll just show the first minute or so to give you an idea of what the final result looked like.
Welcome to Bali, the island of the gods. From sacred temples to breathtaking beaches, this paradise has it all. Standing in that water surrounded by centuries of tradition.
Doing the final optimization. You're almost done, but let me show you a few last steps that really take your video up a notch. I opened ChatGPT in the same chat where I made my script. Then, I asked it to come up with a catchy, click-worthy title based on the script. Once that was done, I had a title that was designed to grab attention and get clicks. Next, I asked ChatGPT to write an SEO-friendly description using that title and the script I created. ChatGPT absolutely nailed it. The description was packed with relevant keywords and tags that help videos get discovered. Then, I just copied the title from ChatGPT and pasted it into the title box in YouTube Studio. I did the same thing with the description. Next up, I'll show you how I created a thumbnail that stands out and gets people to click. Creating a thumbnail. Now, it was time to make the video thumbnail. This is the first thing people see, so it had to grab attention. I started by going back to ChatGPT. I asked it to write a detailed image prompt using my video title, topic, and mood. Once the prompt was ready, I copied it. Then I opened Leonardo AI. On the left side, I clicked on the text-to-image tool. Before generating anything, I made a few quick changes. I set the preset to Leonardo Phoenix. That gives better quality results. Then, I changed the dimensions to 16 by 9. That's the perfect size for a YouTube thumbnail. I paste my prompt into the box and hit generate. I let it work its magic. Sometimes I ran a few batches to get different options. Then, I looked through the results and picked the one that felt the most eye-catching. I asked myself, would I click on this? If the answer was yes, then I knew I had the right one. I downloaded my chosen thumbnail, and with that, I was one step closer to a polished, pro-looking video. A few SEO tweaks. Once I had my thumbnail, I headed back into YouTube Studio. I clicked on the video I just uploaded. Then, I scrolled down to the thumbnail section and uploaded the image I created. Next, I handled a few settings. I scrolled to the audience section. Then I went down to the content declaration area and set the answer to no, since my video didn't include paid promotions or altered content. I went to the checks tab and made sure my video had no copyright issues and was eligible for monetization. I flipped the setting to public, hit that publish button, and that was it. Now here's something important. Everyone has access to the same AI tools and resources as I do. So what sets me apart? Consistency. Most people post once. The video gets 10 views, maybe none, and they quit. I decided not to be that person. I kept posting, I tried to improve just a little with each video, and ultimately I went on to make $10,000 per month with a faceless YouTube channel. The tips I've shared will help you do the same. Having said that, I'll wrap this video up here. I'll see you in the next one with another money-making tip.